A big news day and no time to report it all. I mean, a few days ago I got closed beta access to Flight of Nova, which dropped the update today, 1 hour ago. So, all the footage that I've recorded so far and was beginning to cut. Oh well. Anyway, let me just give you a short info here. So, I believe that these screens here on the landing pads are new. I don't remember having seen them before. Anyway, so that's the planet where we start, but there are now also 2 moons. And actually, there's more planets which we cannot yet fly to, or, well, it's possible, but it's not something you would normally do. So where are those moons? Right up there, I think. If I pull up, I should see it. There's one. And, well, probably behind the planet is another. One of them has very weak gravity and no atmosphere, and the other one has some atmosphere and some news about this: if you're at 3,500 kilometers or more distance from your current body, like for example this planet here, then you can actually save in space. I don't know if they actually put this in the menu here. Abandon respawn, quit to main menu. Here it says progress will be lost. Let me just fly up to 3,500 to see if that changes. Okay, I'm not quite there yet. I burned through lots of fuel. This is not how you do it. I mean, I was already I flew to the moon, and then from that moon to the other, and from that moon then back to the surface of the planet, and all of that worked. And it's relatively easy to do if you think about it for a moment. Like, for example, starting fully refueled from a space station that is in orbit, already kind of orbiting in the direction of the moon that you want to fly to, which would make that optimal energy-wise, of course. Well, there's another new thing. If you fulfill missions of a certain level, like 2 or 3 bars, I don't know exactly, then you will get a reward when you complete that. And you can see that here on screen. Here, oh, no mouse pointer, oh. On the left side where you can see my fuel, which is already used up way too much. I'm flying like an idiot here, but I just want to show you stuff, so that's fine. Sure, when you show that I'm an idiot? Yeah, sure, you knew that. There is an extra 50. What is that? That is the fuel canister that you get. So if my fuel is used up and I'm at 0, then it will refuel to 50% of what it was, which is enormous. And so yeah, that's what you get. But it's not necessary to reach the moon or to fly from one moon to the other, or to fly back to the planet, if you do it right. So that makes the game considerably easier. Yeah. There is one space station around that moon, and there's one space station around the other, and there are even also bases on the surface, which I have seen are mostly, or primarily, or exclusively, I don't know, near the equator, which is latitude 0. So if you need to land to refuel, because you can do that on every ground station basically, then that's where you want to go, that's where you want to be. Oh look, we had 4,000 kilometers already. Obviously flying away from Mr. Dude here. So can I quit and save now? Let's test this. Let's just be radical about this. Save and quit. And now it does not give me the warning. Aha, interesting. Interesting. Rogue mode. Continue. Near space. And looky here, we are in flight. How fast am I? Has everything been preserved? 20 kilometers per second. Is that indeed the speed I had? Because it seems faster than what I had. Anyway. Yeah, let me just keep accelerating here, because I don't really care about my fuel. So that you can see the moon from close up. I actually flew there and had some second recording, which took like 2 hours to make, where I just watched this third person. I wanted to show you a time lapse with DaVinci and so forth. Maybe I'm going to do all that. I have the footage. I already worked on it for a few hours. But I mean, the stuff released today, so I just wanted to inform you that it's out now. So instead of the main planet, we now also have these 2 moons. There are no missions that will lead you from one moon to the other, or from the planet to the moons or something. All missions are local. And Eiko Kiri, who has a YouTube channel and is basically the main tester who has access even to the game before outside of the closed beta. That's how deeply involved the person is. He is not the dev though. There's one developer, David Lloyd, yeah, that's the name. I don't know if he also made the music, because there's like 30 tracks I found out, 20 are in the game officially. Oh look, there's the other moon. And that's a lot of work, and they have high quality. When does he find the time to do all that, man? He also has a life. That's why there's little communication outside when there's actually an update about to drop, which it just did, so he is communicating. Because, you know, he has a life. He works and stuff, like most of us do, I guess. Yeah, so that main tester, if you can call him that, said that you can, for example, look at the sun, and then you would see there's a little spot there, and that's a planet that's near the sun. So there's not just the 2 elusive planets which are far out there, which you can also fly to if you bring the 20 hours to the table that it takes. By the way, my fuel canister is due very soon. Take a look on the left side. What's also due is that the focus will switch from the planet here, N31, you can see on the right side, to the moon, because I'm close enough for that to happen very soon. There will be a sound effect and display change. So there should be 2 planets, if not even 3 already. Aha, we just switched over, and now fuel is gone. Look at that. Now I can step on the gas again. Yeah, you will never fly this fast in this game normally, because I mean, all the energy that I put into my Vector right now will have to be taken out at some point. I don't have the fuel on board to make that happen. So this is me being hopelessly lost in space, and that is already very clear. There's no way to counteract this, period, and period. But I don't care. Neither do you. So, we agree. Can I see the sun somewhere here? Oh, there it is. I mean, supposedly there's a little dot in front of it. I can't see it right now, where there would be a planet that it can fly to. And there's 2 more planets out there. Or that is one of the 2. I'm not sure. So this game is slowly growing. And when you're flying to the planets, there will be a time acceleration, like you can also have when you're on a station right now, waiting for taking off to a certain location, because then you can have time acceleration, but you don't have that otherwise. But as you can see, flying to this planet doesn't take so long. Then again, I'm flying about 4 times as fast. I don't know why people say 4 times faster. That is at least confusing. It sounds like you're flying, well, 4 times and 1 extra, so 5 times as fast, meaning 4 times faster. You see, that's what that sounds like. I don't know why people say that. So I want to be clear, I'm flying 4 times as fast like as you would normally do when you're flying to one of those moons. Hopelessly lost in space already. So no wonder it doesn't take that long. But normally you should bring like, I don't know, an hour maybe, or a little less. But that's, you know, that's the scam. It's slow. You have to do things right. You have to be patient. Decisions are made not all the time, but when they're being made, they are fatal, as in fate deciding. Fatal doesn't mean deadly, right? It just means it's fate relevant, fate deciding. Oh, how does this work? Has the word's meaning changed, or am I taking things out of context? Man, 50 kilometers per second. Not bad. I've never been this fast in this game. Yeah, a bug was removed, thanks to me, who insisted it's really there, even though everybody said it wasn't. Then I delivered a video showing press right mouse button to have the free mouse movement without steering the ship, otherwise you would be steering the ship. except if you remove that from the default settings, that's possible. Then go up here, there we see the screen that you can activate during flight, and I click the left mouse button, then we're in here and can use it. Now I'm releasing the right mouse button, and this works. But until my bug report was accepted, you would now move the mouse to control the screen, but this would still control the ship. But now it doesn't. Yes, awesome me, haha, no, whatever. Can we reach 50 or will the fuel be gone until then? I don't remember. Was the progress bar also red earlier when I was low on fuel? Or did it consider the presence of the extra canister? Anyway, we can now save in space as long as we are 3,500 kilometers or more away from the current body of interest. In other words, now it would say progress since last save in space will be lost. Interesting, it says in space, so it's aware that I'm in space. Oh, there it says quit location saved when altitude is above 360 kilometers. I think that's incorrect, man. It's 300 location saved when altitude is above 360 kilometers. Isn't that 3,600 or 3,500? Yeah, well, I mean, you can expect the guy to be busy, just like Dean Hall of Rocketworks was very busy today when he finally revealed. I mean, can you imagine working on a project for 15 years in private, and then that moment when you reveal it to the public? Of course, you have now a cemented opinion, your perception is resonating with what you're doing there, your intellect, and you're convinced of it, you're one with it, so to speak. And so if people out there would say, hey, this sucks, there's a bug here and so forth, you wouldn't give a fuck, really. But, yeah, sure you care. And well, today he presented that. There was another short video that I made, which was crappier than this one, even though this one is certainly crappy, where I showed you the new game client that you can download, Neutrino from Ahoo.com, which is a project by Dean Hall. Not by Rocketworks, but they're closely tied. 55 kilometers per second. And now I am lost in space, no more fuel. But there's still a reaction control. Mars maybe can get slower again. No, I'm hopelessly lost, forget it. So let's enjoy these moments and then that's the end of the video. Welcome to the Vomit Comet. I wonder, are the G-forces calculated for this too? Like for when you're accelerating? Apparently not. That's interesting. Mr. Developer, I found a bug! See you again next time.